As widely available as it is, plastic remains one of the least recycled substances on Earth. Because nearly every piece of plastic ever made still exists today, much of it is now littering the oceans or ending up in landfills. A Vancouver startup wants to change that by cleaning up waterways and helping the world's poor in the process. Sean Frankson is co-founder of the Plastic Bank. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start with what is the Plastic Bank? How does it work?
Well, with the Plastic Bank, it's really our solution to help reduce poverty and plastic waste all over the world. Amanda, I'm sure you're well aware that the poverty issue is huge. Almost half the planet lives in poverty. But what's almost out of sight, out of mind, is the plastic issue. We have over 300 million tons of new plastic that gets created every single year. And of that, almost 7 million tons ends up in the ocean. So we started looking for how does this happen, looking for that root cause. And what we found is a lot of places in the world, people are actually dumping plastic waste into the streets and pushing it into the waterways. And in these places, the beaches actually have more plastic waste than visible sand. And we started looking at the opportunity that these same places just have such an abundance of poverty. And David Katz came up with the idea that if we can just reveal value in plastic, it becomes too valuable to let sit there, because plastic, as you know, is not waste. Plastic can be recycled. So we went out and partnered with companies that actually allow us to recycle every single type of mixed plastic. So for the first time, we are making mixed plastic a currency. And we do this through the Plastic Bank. So the Plastic Bank is really a collection, exchange, and a 3D printing center where somebody can just go out, collect mixed plastic, bring it to our center, and exchange it for the goods that they need to ascend from that lowest level of poverty and then transition into entrepreneurship.
Can they get cash from you if they want? Do we know what the market price of mixed plastic is, or do they have to take it in kind, in food or cloth or whatever you're offering?
So it is an exchange-based system, so there's no cash exchange, but really this is where the power of plastic becomes. And that anyone can go out, collect mixed plastic, and get the items that they need, including 3D printing, which can really allow them to just have the items that they need to be entrepreneurial, to resell, and this is its own exchange system.
Now, you're doing that just so that you can take people that are in poverty that need the basics, such as food and clothing. If you offered cash, wouldn't you have a lot more momentum towards this idea? Because I think it has merit, but if you told me what the market price was and I was an entrepreneur, I might hire a lot of people to go do this for me and sell you the plastic. What's wrong with cash?
Well, the problem with cash is we're looking at a worldwide organization, but often, as well-intentioned as cash can be, it goes very corrupt very quickly. But with a cash-based exchange, you can have those issues. But with a plastic-based exchange, just as you said, Kevin, somebody's business can involve other people going and collecting the raw materials for them to bring back to the Plastic Bank, which then they exchange. So really that same opportunity is there. We just have an all-plastics exchange system. But Kevin, when we look at the type of plastic, this is really what perpetuates the cause, because it's not just plastic they're collecting, it's something we call social plastic. And social plastic is any plastic harvested by the poor for reward or taken from the ocean, beaches, and waterways. So when we have a collection of social plastic, companies can actually use social plastic in their products to help not just have recycled plastic, but recycled plastic that also helps lift someone out of poverty.
Well, there's a good reason why, though, other things are recycled at a greater rate than plastic, and it's because recycling plastic is time-consuming and expensive. Why are you confident that you can find a way to do it in a better way than anybody else has?
Well, really, I think the success of any venture depends on the people involved. And we actually went out and sought the world's experts in plastic recycling. So we are partnered with the only company in the world that can actually do that efficiently. But the problem is getting the volume to them, which is herein lies the opportunity, and that we can have a system to actually get that volume of social plastic.
All right, we got to leave it there, Sean. People that want more information, where can they go?
Well, we're crowdfunding right now at plasticbank.org, so anyone can contribute to the solution at plasticbank.org.
All right, Sean Frankson, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Sean Frankson is co-founder of the Plastic Bank. Coming up after the break, a low-tech way to find the proverbial pot of gold at the mall. Did you see that? Coming up next.